Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Think English. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Lisa. It's great to be with you all again.
Today, we're going to dive into two of the most important and common phrases in the English language. Honestly, they are phrases you will use every single day, probably many times a day.
That's so true. We're talking about how to say thank you and how to respond when someone thanks you.
It sounds simple, right? But there are actually many different ways to do it, and each way can express a slightly different feeling or level of formality.
Exactly. Getting these right can really help you sound more natural and polite in English. So let's start with the absolute basics. The core phrase, thank you.
Thank you. Two simple words. Lisa, let's break it down. When do we use this?
Well, we use it to show gratitude or appreciation. Basically, anytime someone does something nice for you, no matter how big or small.
Right. So, for example, if someone gives you a gift for your birthday, it's essential to say thank you.
Hmm. Or if a stranger holds a door open for you as you're walking into a shop.
Thank you.
Or even if a waiter brings you your food at a restaurant.
Thank you. It's a fundamental part of being polite in English speaking cultures. You really can't say it too much.
You can't. It's always better to say it than to not say it. But we don't always say the full phrase, do we, Thomas?
No, not at all. In fact, I'd say most of the time in casual everyday situations, we shorten it.
To just thanks.
Exactly. Just one word. Thanks. For example, if someone passes you the salt at the dinner table, you would probably just say thanks. It's quick and efficient.
Right. Or if a friend hands you a pen you asked for. Thanks. It's friendly and very, very common.
Okay, but what about when we want to be a little stronger? When someone does something really helpful and thanks just doesn't feel like enough.
That's a great question. That's when we can add words to give it more power and emotion. A really common one is, thank you so much.
Ah, yes. Thank you so much. This one definitely shows a lot more emotion. You might say this if a friend drives you all the way to the airport early in the morning.
Oh, for sure. Or if someone finds your lost wallet and returns it to you with everything still inside. You'd say, oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You can also say thanks a lot. How is that different?
Thanks a lot. Now, this one can be a little tricky for learners.
Right, how so?
Well, your tone of voice is incredibly important here. If you say it in a warm, genuinely friendly voice, thanks a lot, it's a very sincere way of showing gratitude.
For sure, like, wow, you finished the report for me? Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
But, and this is a big but, if you say it with a sarcastic or annoyed tone, it means the exact opposite.
That's a great point. Sarcasm can be difficult. So if someone accidentally spills coffee on your new shirt, you might say, oh, great, thanks a lot. You don't actually mean thank you.
Not at all. You mean you've just made my day worse. So for learners, it's maybe safest to stick with thank you so much when you want to show strong gratitude, just to avoid any misunderstanding.
That's good advice. So we have thank you, thanks, and thank you so much. Are there any other really useful ones?
Definitely. We can also say something like, I really appreciate it. You can add this after thank you to emphasize how grateful you are.
For sure. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. That sounds very professional and sincere.
It does. It adds a lovely personal touch. Another one for very big favors is, I can't thank you enough.
Ooh, that's a powerful one. You use that for something really significant.
Right. You helped me move my entire apartment in one day. I can't thank you enough. It means words are not sufficient to express your gratitude.
Another one I hear is I owe you one.
Yes, that's a great one. It's more informal. It means thank you, and I will return the favor in the future.
Right. So if a colleague stays late to help you finish a project, you could say, thanks so much for this. I owe you one.
Exactly. It's like making a friendly promise.
That covers the most common spoken phrases. But what about more formal situations, Lisa? Or when we are writing an email? I owe you one might be a bit too casual for an email to your new boss. Okay, this is fantastic. So now we know how to say thank you. But what do you say next when someone thanks you?
The classic standard response that you learn on day one of English class is "You're welcome."
You're welcome. It's polite, it's correct, and you can absolutely never go wrong with it. It works in any situation, formal or informal.
Never. If your boss thanks you for finishing a report, "You're welcome" is a perfect professional response.
If a stranger on the street thanks you for giving them directions, you're welcome is also perfect.
But just like with thank you, in real everyday conversation, native speakers use lots of other phrases, especially in more casual situations.
Right, and I think one of the most common ones I hear and use every day is no problem.
No problem? I probably say this 10 times a day. If a friend says, "Hey, thanks for picking up my mail while I was away," I would almost always say, "No problem."
Me too. It's a friendly way of saying that it was not an inconvenience or a problem for you. It was easy to do.
Another very similar one is "no worries."
Yes, no worries. This one feels very relaxed, very laid back. It's like saying, don't even think about it. It was nothing to worry about.
Exactly. It's very common in places like Australia and the UK, but you hear it everywhere in the US now, too. It's very friendly.
What about the phrase, don't mention it?
Don't mention it. I like this one. It feels a little more traditional, perhaps, but still very common and polite.
I think so too. It's a very gracious way of saying it wasn't a big deal, so you don't need to keep mentioning it or thanking me.
Right. So we have "no problem," "no worries," and "don't mention it" as our main casual responses. Are there any others that are good to know?
What if you want to say something a bit more formal or maybe more heartfelt?
Ah, good question. For that, you might use a phrase like "my pleasure."
My pleasure. I really like that one. It sounds very warm and genuine.
It does. It implies that you genuinely enjoyed helping the other person. For example, if you are a great cook and you host a big dinner party, and a guest says, "Thank you so much for this incredible meal."
You could reply, my pleasure. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Exactly. It shows that you got happiness from doing the nice thing for them. It's a very kind response.
You can also say, it was my pleasure. It means the same thing.
Yes, very similar. Maybe "it was my pleasure" is slightly more formal. You might hear this from staff at a very nice hotel or a fancy restaurant.
Thank you for staying with us. It was my pleasure to have you.
Right. One more I can think of that's more on the casual side is "anytime."
Oh, anytime. That's a great one. It's so friendly and open.
It is. When you say "anytime," it tells the other person, "I was happy to help, and you should feel free to ask me for help again in the future."
So if a coworker says, thanks for showing me how to use that new software, you could say, anytime.
For sure, it's a really nice way to build a good, collaborative relationship with someone at work or with a friend.
This has been great. I think we've built a really useful toolkit for our listeners.
I agree. So let's do a quick final summary. When you want to thank someone, the most important thing is just to say something. But you have options.
You do. You can use the simple thank you or the casual thanks.
For something bigger, you can say thank you so much or a friendly thanks a lot. Just watch your tone.
And if you want to be extra sincere, or if it's a more formal situation, you can add, I really appreciate it.
Or for a big favor, I can't thank you enough. And for friends, I owe you one.
Perfect. And then when someone thanks you, the classic always correct response is,
You're welcome.
but for more casual situations with friends or colleagues, you can sound more natural by using,
No problem, no worries, or anytime.
and if you really enjoyed helping and want to show it, you can say,
My pleasure.
I think the biggest takeaway for our learners is to listen to how native speakers use these phrases in movies, in songs, and in real life if they can.
Exactly. Context is everything. Pay attention to the situation, the relationship between the people speaking, and especially their tone of voice.
And our final piece of advice is always, don't be afraid to try them out. The best way to learn is by practicing.
Absolutely. The more you use them, the more natural they will feel. It will make your English conversations so much smoother. Practice your English. Write thank you in the comments. I will reply to you.